everyone, welcome back to Sydney and Starlet. And if you're new here, welcome, enjoy the videos. So today, me and Sydney are going to be reading Disney's 102 Dalmatians, a really loud storybook. So let's start. Cruella on the loose. Cruella de Vil was free from prison. She was a changed woman. Now she was kind to all animals, even... What does this say?
God.
Dogs. The judge warned Cruella that if she ever returned to her puppy napping ways, he would take away her freedom and her fortune. Cruella's loyal assistant, Alonso picked her up from prison. He brought her a gift. The frightened, hairless puppy growled at Cruella. "Look, he's smiling at me," cooed Cruella. She named her new dog Fluffy. Can you say Fluffy? Fluffy. Kevin Shepherd ran the Second Chance dog shelter. He loved dogs. He played tug-of-war with Drooler while the other dogs watched. Waddlesworth, a macaw who thought he was a dog, cheered them on. Oh my goodness, he's actually a bird. But Second Chance was in trouble. Kevin did not have the rent money. His landlord told him, "You and your mangy pack are out of here tomorrow. You can't turn all these dogs loose in the city," protested Kevin, but his landlord did not care. The landlord returned the next day to kick out Kevin and the dogs, but Cruella had heard about Kevin's misfortune. She decided to buy the shelter. Chloe Simon was in charge of Cruella's probation. She watched over Cruella to make sure she stayed out of trouble. "I don't trust anyone who knowingly puts Cruella de Vil anywhere near dogs," Chloe told Kevin. Chloe kept a close eye on Cruella. She saw Cruella transform Second Chance into an animal palace. Cruella even gave the dogs new hairstyles and bubble baths. Meanwhile, there's our dog squeaking her squeaky toy in the background. Chloe had dogs of her own, Dipstick, Dottie, and their puppies. One day, she brought them to work. Agnes, Chloe's boss, met the dogs for the first time. "So you're a domino," she said to the pup with the domino on his collar. "Little Dipper, your tail is just like Daddy's. I know you, oddball, because you don't have any..." "Shh," interrupted Chloe. She knew Oddball felt left out because she hadn't gotten her spots yet. Then Cruella came in for her visit. While Chloe was talking to her, the puppies quickly got into trouble. They wound up out on the window ledge. Cruella spotted the endangered pups and Chloe rescued them. But something was happening to Cruella. Outside Chloe's open window, Big Ben was chiming loudly. The noise had a strange effect on Cruella. Her hair sprang up wildly. Everywhere she looked, she saw spots. She ran from Chloe's office. The cruel was returning to Cruella. Cruel Cruella. Cruella quickly decided that she had to make the Dalmatian puppy coats that she had designed years earlier. She knew just the furrier to help her, Jean-Pierre Lepelt. She went to his fur fashion show and enlisted his help. Meanwhile, Chloe and Kevin happened to meet up in the park with all their pets. Everyone was enjoying a puppet show. Oh my gosh, there's so much distractions. Pepper! Oh my gosh, okay. Everyone was enjoying a puppet show when Oddball climbed up on stage. She wanted to help a spotted puppy. Oddball ran off the stage and tumbled onto a balloon cellar. Tangled up in balloon strings, Oddball began floating away. Kevin begged Waddlesworth to rescue Oddball, but when Waddlesworth hopped from Kevin's hands, he fell to the ground. Dogs can't fly, he squawked sadly. Kevin ran after Oddball and the balloons. He climbed on top of the puppet theater. He jumped for the balloon strings and caught them. He and Oddball landed safely on a playground slide. Chloe was so happy to have the little pup back. On the other side of town, Cruella and Lepelt worked on a new design for a spotted puppy coat. Cruella wanted more puppies than ever before. "We need 102, she said. "This time I want a hooded, spotted puppy coat." Cruella and Alonso steal dozens of Dalmatian puppies. Her assistant was badly bruised and bitten when he returned to her. She had a new mission for him: leave a few of the stolen pups at second chance. She wanted to make sure someone else took the blame for her crime. The next morning, police officers showed up at Kevin's door. They had a phone tip about some stolen Dalmatian pups. The police found the pups at second chance. "I'm being set up," protested Kevin. "Why would I steal Dalmatians?" Chloe and Cruella arrived at second chance. "If I'm caught stealing puppies, my fortune goes to him," Cruella said, pointing at Kevin. "Would that be a movie?" The police took Kevin and his animal. Oh my gosh! The squeaker! Our dog is squeaking so much. Okay. Oh my god. The police took Kevin and his animals to jail. Chloe was very upset, and Cruella protested she felt bad too. "Get those puppies!" Cruella invited Chloe and Dipstick to a fancy party at her house. "You need a distraction," she told Chloe, but the party was just another part of Cruella's heartless plan. She wanted to dognap Chloe's Dalmatian puppies. As the guests and their dogs ate, Dipstick heard a tiny bark. He saw Fluffy, Cruella's hairless dog, signaling to him. He and Chloe followed Fluffy out of the room. Wanting to help, Fluffy led Dipstick and Chloe to Cruella's fur room. Chloe gasped when she saw the design for the Dalmatian puppy coat. "Surprise!" cackled Cruella behind them. She locked the door, but not before Dipstick escaped. Dipstick raced home to save his family. Cruella had sent Lepelt to dognap the puppies, but they gave him quite a fight. Oddball managed to start a twilight bark. Soon, all dogs over London were barking at the news about the puppy napping. Dipstick arrived home just after Lepelt had finally captured Dottie and the puppies. With a giant leap, Dipstick landed in the back of Lepelt's truck. At the jail, Kevin's dogs heard the twilight bark. Waddlesworth translated the barks for Kevin. When Waddlesworth stole the guard's keys and set Kevin and the others free. With Fluffy's help, Chloe escaped from the fur room and arrived at her apartment at the same time as Kevin. "Something rotten in the Denmark! Rotten Denmark!" called Waddlesworth. Chloe's apartment was ransacked. Her dogs and their dog napper were gone. Drooler found a train ticket that Lepelt had dropped. "The Orient Express at 10!" cried Chloe. Cruella and Lepelt were standing outside the train station, examining the puppies Lepelt had stolen. Cruella picked up Oddball. Oddball was wearing a spotted sweater, but she did not have any spots of her own. "I asked for spotted dogs," Cruella shrieked, "and you brought me a white rat!" She dropped Oddball. The brave pup ran off to her family. Oddball found the right train. She raced alongside it as Kevin and Chloe arrived with the others. Oh no! Oddball was in danger of falling onto Oh no, Oddball was in danger of falling onto the tracks. Waddlesworth flapped into the air, scooped up Oddball, and placed her safely on the train. Dogs can fly, he squawked. Once in Paris, Cruella, Alonso, and Lapelt drove to Lapelt's workshop. Alonso put the dogs into the cellar Waddlesworth and Oddball had been hiding in Cruella's car. Now they sneaked into the workshop and freed the puppies. When Cruella caught sight of Oddball leading the puppies out of the cellar, she dashed after them. Oddball led the puppies into a bakery next door. The bakery machine started up and slip, slide, splat. Cruella fell into a vat. The pups pushed bags of flour into the vat. Cruella tried, but she didn't get out of the sticky batter. Now it was time to bake a cake. Kevin, Chloe, and Kevin's pets tracked the puppies to the bakery. When they arrived, they saw that Cruella was no match for 102 Dalmatians. The pups had baked her into a Cruella cake. Kevin and Chloe celebrated with their pets. They found more good news waiting for them in London. That the judge was sending Cruella back to prison and donating her fortune to Second Chance. And someone else received a special gift too. There would be no more spotted sweaters for Oddball. She finally had the real thing. The end. So that is it for today, everyone. I really hope you all enjoyed it, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Pick out your favorite page. It's a very good page. Who's your favorite character?
Ja.
Cruella.
Ja.
Bye-bye.